As Willie Nelson sang in 1968, this looks like a December day. This looks like a time to remember day. Well, indeed it is, Willie. Time to remember to catch up with Monday Matters right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi there, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today indeed is Monday Matters. Now, as usual, I'll be having a look at what's caught my eye in News of the Week. I'll be catching you up with what I've been up to on my bench, and of course I'll be discussing this week's featured kit of the week. All these bits come as chapters, so you can hop backwards and forwards to your favourite bits as your heart desires. Now, if you like the show, and I hope you do, please do remember, give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below. Make sure you click on the notification bell and do consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything, and it's a great way to show your support for the channel. Now, if you're able and willing to offer some more concrete support, then you can do so through any of my partner programs, details of which are in the information box below. So before the news, a couple of things. Firstly, Mikey's amazing fundraiser for Models to Heroes. Now, you'll know moderator Mikey from my live streams. Bearded Veterans Creates is his channel. Now, he's had a fundraiser going. The idea was to raise a couple £100 for Models to Heroes to pay for the sort of tools and glue and stuff like that that they send out as a package, along with the models to their beneficiaries who are serving or former members of the armed forces or the blue light responder services, such as, fire, police, ambulance, and so on. Well, he wanted to raise £200, as I say. He's so far, well, as the last time I looked, it was £1,200 and still going. So everyone who's donated, no matter what it was, a penny, £100, doesn't matter what it is, thank you so very, very much for doing that on Mikey's behalf. And do you know what? Well done, all of you. It's turned what was a kind of a nice little idea into something very significant that will make a massive difference to a lot of people. So thank you all so very, very much. The fundraiser is still going. There's a link right here, and the link will be in the information box below. You can always still give the money to it. And let's see if we can get a few more sets of kits sent out to people in time for Christmas. Secondly, is a reminder that Tuesday is the third Tuesday of the month, and so it's live stream time again. It'll be the last one of the year, so let's make it a cracker. See, Christmas cracker. Yeah. Okay, I won't be doing any more jokes, but it will be an evening of banter and fun with moderator Mikey and anyone who feels like dropping in for a chat, drop in some messages, say hi, ask questions, whatever you like. However, the highlight of the show, as normal, will be Nick's conundrum, the live stream conundrum. Now, it's a Christmas special, and there are two, yes, you heard it right, there are two kits to guess in this package under the same opening clue. I know. So here's the thing. If one person guesses one of the kits correctly, Nick will say that's one of them. What about the other one? Now, he'll keep a note of who it is. He's very good at doing this. We'll see who made the first comment. Remember, the idea is you have to tell us what is the kit, what it's a kit of, what scale it is, and what manufacturer made it. So someone will get the first one, and that's okay. That's kit number one dealt with. There's still kit number two. Maybe throw in another clue. I don't know. But if two people guess the two different kits, then that's two prizes. Each of you will get your own mystery box from Nick. If it's one person, you'll just get the one mystery box, but maybe it might be a little bit bigger. However, do come along, join in the fun, because the guessing can get quite frenetic and quite exciting at times. He says this one is an absolute stinker, so we'll see how we go. So it's on Tuesday, as I say. That's Tuesday, the 17th of December. 17th of December, isn't that a special day in the history of aviation? 1903, day of the Wright brothers' first flight. So 17th of December, it's 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That's 2000 to 2200 Zulu or UTC, whichever of those means anything to you. Hope to see you there for the fun and games. Okay, that's it for the moment. Let's move on with the news of the week. After trailing a major new surprise release, IBG Models says it will make a series of Gotha 242 and 244 transport aircraft in 1/72 scale. The Gotha 242 glider series will have a range of detail differences between releases. Each will have a full interior. Likewise, the twin-engine Gotha 244 will be available in a wide range of variants. The CAD images from the design do look amazing, and I'm sure they'll be very popular when they hit the shelves sometime toward the end of January. MIKROMIR has shown the box art for their new kit of the Caproni Type B torpedo boat in 1/72 scale. They've even shown some of the plastic frame to show they ain't kidding about this one. AMT France has shown a CAD image of its 1/72 scale kit of the Bell 280 Valor tilt rotor aircraft, scheduled to become operational in about 2031. Hobby 2000 has reboxed the Hasegawa Focke-Wulf FW190D9 in 1/32 scale. Now, as usual, with new decals and with paint masks, but what I think is a first for them, they've also added some Aries resin parts, correcting the gun covers. If this is a new direction, then Hobby 2000 will cement its place as probably the best value kits on the market. DORA Wings has this 1/48 scale de Havilland Canada DHC2 Beaver coming out. They will do other versions, including float planes and ski-equipped aircraft in this series. CT Scale Models has added to its range of masks to cover some of the Christmas bargains from Aldi and Lidl. These come on a single sheet or can be purchased individually. Check out the links below. Now, I wanted to give you a heads up about a company called OSIRIS Models as well. This is a British company offering 3D resin kits made to order, but of subjects I've often not seen elsewhere, and in a selection of scales. For example, they have a set of British vehicles from the Troubles in Northern Ireland, like the Humber Pig and the RUC Land Rover, but their range covers from World War I to the modern day, and most kits are available in a choice of scales from 1/87 or 1/76 up to 1/35. Do check out their website for more. St.GEORGE Model has announced their 1/35 scale kit of the 240mm Theodor Karl railway gun as used in the First World War. To give you an idea of size, the barrel will be about 25 centimeters long at this scale. And finally, COZMIC Scale Models has this 1/32 scale kit of the Blue Midget, a shuttlecraft from the BBC TV series Red Dwarf, featuring crew figures and a full interior. I think I'd pretty much given up on the show before this was introduced widely, but I'm sure fans will love it. On the bench this week, well, I've released videos looking at the contents of the box of the Bell AH-1G in 1/48 scale from ICM. This was essentially a rebox of the Special Hobby 1/48 scale Cobra helicopter, and ICM's Universal Military Pod in 1/35 scale, the Vietnam era sort of cargo and troop carrying pod that used to go underneath the CH-54A Tahi helicopter. I also released the third video in the series documenting the build of my new production room, or the North Wing as we like to call it. This one was on choosing between the different styles of construction that you can get these days. The next 2 or 3 videos in the series are just being edited because we've already got the walls, we've already got the roof. Things are moving apace on construction. Other than that, I have been trying to catch up with some builds I've got going. I have hit 1 or 2 sort of minor humps on the road with that, but they are still going along. I'm not going to start anything new for the moment. I might wait until after Christmas. I do have my Christmas special to do as well, and of course I've been doing the research for the return of Mystic Mug and the annual awards as well. So all these videos are not far away in the schedule, so it hasn't left an awful lot of time to do anything else. However, you know, I have managed to shoot a video about this week's featured kit of the week, and that kit is the fairy swordfish in 1/72nd scale from Airfix. Now, as usual, I'll have a look inside the box, have a look at the plastic, have a look at the decals and instructions and so on and so forth, and do a video about that all ahead of building the darn thing sometime in the new year. I really want to build this swordfish, and it'd be an interesting comparison with the old school one I built from Matchbox not that long ago. Okay, well, that's it for today. Thanks very much for popping along. Do come back for the rest of the week. Do come back, of course, for the live stream tomorrow night if you have the time to. Also, remember the live stream later today, 12 till 2 on Bearded Veteran Creates channel as well. I'll be hanging out with Mikey and Gary and with John in Australia. And just come back for the content that gets published. How you know it's going to be there? Well, tell you what, why not? Give today's video the old Imperial thumbs up on the like button below. Make sure you hit the notifications button. And of course, if you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe to the channel. And that will be a great way to support it. And of course, it's for free. Thanks so much for watching today. Hope to see you again very, very soon. Take good care now and goodbye.